Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm filming my very first beauty haul with you all, and I'm really excited to be filming my own beauty haul after watching so many on different people's channels and just really loving them. I really love being nosy and seeing what people buy, so I'm very excited to be sharing my own purchases with you all. I've got quite a lot of things. I went shopping today with the sole purpose of finding very good drugstore products. So I went to a place called Superdrug, which we have in the UK, although I'm hopeful that lots of these products are actually going to be available wherever you're watching this. I'm going to start on the palettes that I've bought. Two are from Revolution and one is from Collection, and I'm very excited. So there's a little bit of a theme going on with two of them, and one of them is eyes. So we have got an eyeshadow palette. It is the Redemption Palette Iconic 2, and it basically is a cheaper alternative to the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And I'm really excited to try this out because I absolutely adore the Naked palettes. I have all of them. I really like that these are shimmery colours. As you can see, we've got more neutral colours and more natural colours that you can blend for a day look, right the way through to more dramatic colours, even down to a matte black at the end that you can use for lining or a really good smoky eye look. It comes with an applicator, a double-ended applicator actually, that you can use. There's no mirror in the palette, but I spent £4 on this. There are 12 shadows in here, which is just phenomenal value. I'm always slightly interested to see how the colours will actually come up because, you know, the Urban Decay ones are very, very good in terms of the colour density, so maybe this will take a little bit longer to build. There were so many palettes actually, more so than some of the more expensive luxury brands that I've seen, so you can really take your pick, and because they're so affordable, you can really start to mix things up and see which colours work for you. They'll be great for experimenting, just a really good thing to keep in your makeup kit. So the next product that I got is also Revolution. It is the contour, basically a contour kit. They call it the Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit. And I've gone for the shade Ultra Fair because I'm quite pale. And what I really like about this, and I promise the similarities to Urban Decay will stop. Just realised I haven't taken off all the packaging, so I'm not going to be able to open it for you. But one of the things I really like about this is like the Urban Decay Naked Flush palette, I think it's called, where you do have a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush. You pretty much got this. Now, I can't compare it quite yet to the shades, I've not opened it yet. Often with these sorts of palettes, what I find is that I end up using one out really quickly and then not quite the others, but I'm gonna try and evenly use that one. And that was actually £3.50, so even cheaper than the eyeshadow. And then on a contour theme, we've got a contour palette, this time from Collection, not from Revolution. And it's Highlight and Sculpt Contour Kit. And I'm really excited again to try this. I think it'll be really interesting. There's a little demo on the back actually of where you can apply each of the products, where to highlight, where to sculpt, etc. And the reason that I went for this is because I went to Charlotte Tilbury on the weekend and absolutely fell in love with the Bronze and Glow palette. I didn't fall in love with the price tag, however. Quite pricey, but I'm sure it's a great product. But this was under £4, and there's not really an option there. You know, if I don't like it, I'm not going to be disappointed. If I do, I'll be absolutely over the moon. So the next thing, if I kind of start on the eye area, I got a few bits that I'm quite excited about. Now, if you're a beauty blogger or just into watching beauty tutorials, this product is going to be one that you're extremely familiar with. It's the Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer. It promises a 16-hour stay, which is quite a long time. And it's a creamy concealer, so a typical kind of wand applicator. And I'm really excited to use this. I've had absolutely rave reviews on this. And concealer is something that I really struggle to find. I often find that I want something really brightening under my eyes and then not that brightening if you're covering up blemishes. So I find it quite a tricky one. And I like to keep things reasonably simple when I'm on the go. So if I can find one that does both things perfectly, I'm a really happy bunny. So fingers crossed that this will be it. I know it is for a lot of people. So the shade that I got number 1 Fair, again the lightest one, shock horror. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's a really nice cream consistency so far, so we'll see what happens with that. So in a similar eye trend, I've got a liquid eyeliner. Now this, again, as with the concealer, under £4, so really good. I think I had this when I was a little bit younger and really got on well with it. I'm not a massive liquid eyeliner fan. I normally go for gel, so I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and try it out. It's a nib applicator. Really good low brush and handle, so you can get quite a precise look, hopefully. And it's in the shade black. They did have a few others actually, so if you don't like that really harsh, dramatic black look, but you still want a liquid eyeliner at a good price, have a look at Collection and see what you can find. You might find something good there. Now I'm not sure how long it'll stay. I'm going to give it a shot and let you know, but really happy with that so far. And quite a good portion actually for liquid liner. Because I'm normally the sort of person that has 5 mascaras and I alternate depending on the look that I'm going for, whether I want volume, length, false lash effect, or even just a bright eye look. And the thing that really sold me on this was the wand. And let's face it, the wand is really the thing that gets a good application with mascara. You can have the best product, the worst product. The wand really makes a difference. So have a look at this. We've got a really interesting shaped wand. So quite a thick nib and bottom, and then a deep in the middle. So obviously that's where you get your curve from and your curl. I'm really interested to see what this is like. I'm a little bit clumsy with mascara. I normally have to neaten up things afterwards, so I'm a bit nervous that this is quite so big and it's probably going to print everywhere, especially on the bottom. But I will report back on that. I'm going to actually move on to more lip products. 2 of them are Collection, in fairness, but 3 of them are from Makeup Academy, and they're quite new for me. I've never tried their products before. I've got 3 lipsticks. The 2 black ones are kind of satin finish, and the white one is matte. I haven't tried them on yet, but the colours look really, really gorgeous. So the matte lipstick that I've got is in the shade, it's in Peachy Keen, and look at that. I'm very, very much looking forward to putting that on. I think that's going to look really pretty. Very much, as long as you're well moisturised, for a pale colour before you put it on, so that you can still get full colour impact. The 2 satin finish ones that I've got, again quite an orangey tone, slightly darker than Peachy Keen. This is Nectar, and I thought, you know, we're coming into spring, coming into summer, it'd be really good to get these tones going. So you can see it's a little bit darker. The 3rd, and whenever I try out a new collection, I will always get a classic red lip. I am a massive, massive fan of red lips. Now this is actually a little bit darker than the classic, so it's a bit more of a, well, a berry sort of red, I suppose, a burgundy. It's not quite the pillar box. So I'm currently wearing Ruby Woo, and you can see that that's a little bit more in your face red, kind of pillar box red. Packaging is very neat as well, silver detailing. I like that they've separated the matte ones out from the satin finish in terms of colour, really easy to navigate if you're new to the brand or just quickly going to grab a colour. I think they're going to look great. And now the last 2 lip products that I've got are very much like the Clinique products. So what would you call these? Like the chunky pens, I guess, lip pens, in the shade Vintage Rose, which is a really lovely name for a product. I actually caught this on the lid earlier, so it doesn't look very pretty, but you can see the sorts of colour. It's very, very pale pink, but with a little bit of depth to it. So Vintage Rose, I think, is a very appropriate title. It looks really nourishing. The ingredients mention a lot of vitamin E, which will be great. It says, get the perfect pout, soft and creamy texture that leaves lips feeling moisturised. So it'd be interesting to see how that lasts, I think. Moisturising lip balms in general, really good for the skin and the lip. Whether the colour remains is yet to be seen, but I will report back. And the second is from the same collection, but this is a matte lip butter. So this is in the shade Crimson Velvet. I really like the names of these. Collection are doing very well on these for me. Again, matte texture that glides onto the lip. And again, with a nice colour red, because I'm new to this, so I'm going to give it a go. And this just looks really lovely. I think these look as though they would cost a lot more than what they actually did. I want to say that these cost me £3.99 each. everything else has now been done except for my last product, and the one that I think I am actually most looking forward to trialling, and that is another Makeup Academy product, and it is called Undress Your Skin Illuminating Liquid Glow, and it's in the shade Oyster. Part of the reason that I'm really looking forward to trying this out is because actually highlighting, contouring, as you probably guessed, is a bit of a focus of mine at the moment. And I've got the MAC Strobe Cream, and I thought that it was really similar to this. So it'll be interesting to see if this is going to be a dupe of that product, but a very cheap version, because this actually only costs £3, and it's quite a hefty tube worth. It's 20 millilitres of it. And if you think you're actually only going to be dabbing it around the eyelid and across the top of the cheekbone, this should last a really, really long time. They had 3 shades of this. They had Oyster, I think they had Pearl, and then one that was going to be a little bit too dark for my skin tone. So I opted for this, so let's see. I think it's got a slightly gold undertone rather than a silver, but I've still got the packaging on, so I can't really show you what it actually looks like. But I promised to do a review of this and tell you how it goes. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching all of this beauty haul. As I say, it was my first one, so hope it wasn't too painful for you all. I'm really, really looking forward to trying out these products. I think there's a really good range of things here. Might even be able to do my whole face and show you a bit of a tutorial of that if you'd be interested in seeing what it all looks like when it's put together. Again, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out my blog, sincerelysarah.net, for other product reviews and beauty articles. And I hope to see you again soon on this channel. Thank you, bye.